was a lot of intensity during the weigh-in. They gave probably the best stare down in here. They're continuing with his head, but he may want to try and get at his legs with kicks in order to stay out of the range of those big punches. Oh boy,
that's how it's gonna roll.
That's called a shotgun jab. Both men with the high arm shields. Ben Saddik being the aggressor here. Ben Saddik, pretty good straight punches.
Yeah, and I think he should be the aggressor. He's got the big, everything's in his favor. You can't let Vilnius get going or feel that confidence.
Ben Saddik was a rough diamond at first, but then he started training with Golden Glory and he's really refined his technical ability, especially in his punches.
Moves well, good head movement for a big man. You see him slip that punch, come right back and counter?
I'm telling you. Vilnius may want to start moving his head because that jab is sneaking right between those gloves.
Vilnius is blocking him, he's catching him, but pushing him back and moving him out of position. He can't counter punch because he's getting pushed back. No, he did it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh.
That was awesome.
Now, did that cause a reading on the Richter scale or what? I mean, jump 360 roundhouse kick by a man who's almost 300 pounds. Oh, big punches by Ben Saddik.
His courage of standing in the front of the big man, but I think he needs to get on his bicycle and find some different angles to get in and out.
He's really got to aim at the legs because in the punching battle, I think it would be ill-advised. But all the low kicks have been from Ben Saddik.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job setting up and mixing up the game by keeping that low kick active.
Maybe Vilnius wants to take it deep into that third round and test his cardio.
Not a bad idea.
But so far it's been all Ben Saddik. A good movement. See how he got away with that left hook through the body? He scooted back.
Yeah, he's got good movement, a good understanding of range. That's probably why he's 22-0.
22 years old and a matching record.
That means I have to be like 40 and up. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, Frank. Oh! Vilnius actually lands an overhand right in this wild brawl.
And the first round.
Well, that unanimous by the judges, 10-9.
Look, I just saw Peter Arts in Vilnius.
Peter Arts is in Vilnius' corner. Jafar Vilnius does have one of the greatest fighters in his corner. Vilnius actually opening up with a jab and has Ben Saddik in the corner momentarily.
Interesting change.
And he went for a couple low kicks, which both landed. There's another one. That is a smart game plan.
I wonder if Peter Arts told him.
I think probably several people told him before.
I didn't see much fatigue on Vilnius' face in his corner. Very composed. In fact, Peter just slapped him upside the head and told him, "You're doing good." That was it. That's what I saw him give him.
The power in that kick. He missed, but the swing around. I thought, man, that's going to hurt. Uh-oh.
It is a big kick. Vilnius starting to feel the range now.
Yeah, Vilnius coming out with a lot more fire in this round, but he eats a left uppercut and reels backwards. Puts Ben Saddik up against the ropes in a very nice spin move. The tough thing for Vilnius, though, he may land one kick, but Ben Saddik will fire back the same technique. knockouts. How do you hurt Ben Saddik?
Make him tired.
But right now, he's standing flat-footed. He's not going to get tired. It's almost as if Vilnius got Ben Saddik to chase him around a little bit, and he could catch him walking into something.
Expose him a little bit.
Yeah, but he's blasting away now. Vilnius is actually scoring well in this round. But Ben Saddik fires back like that right hand. That was a good shot. Ben Saddik seems to have all the answers, especially in the combinations there. Look at the fade back, Frank. Come on.
That, man. I love that.
How can a big guy like that move that quick?
I have no idea. He's awesome.
I mean, we're laughing out of respect. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, what a body shot.
Yeah, I like that strategy, hitting the body.
Yeah.
Saddik going to the body.
Ben Saddik using a lot of shoulder roll and head movement here now. Look at this. He's using his left shoulder.
Got some boxing in there.
He really does. Actually, one said it was a 10-10, right?
Oh, my bad.
Wow, two have 10-10. They gave it to Vilnius.
Yeah. That was my mistake.
So we got a fight on our hands.
Yeah.
The winner of this round takes the fight. Uh-oh. Careful.
Well, that was a big guy.
Well, he was thinking about doing a valetudo stomp, but... Good combination!
That's what Vilnius needs to do. Get in, get out. Throw those 5-4 punch combinations. Kick the follow, and then get out.
And he landed to the body. But realistically, Ben Saddik has quite a bit of padding around the body, so how effective could that be? Oh, good, right on the liver.
Yeah, I guess that would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good.
I think I'm going to grow into this.
Ben Saddik blasts back with that left kick. Ben Saddik looking at possibly losing his undefeated record if he loses this round. Look at this, Vilnius chopping away with body shots.
Oh, he's going to stiff-check that leg kick from Saddik and had him stepping back for a second. Vilnius coming on strong.
Good left hook to the liver. Right hand, wide open.
Oh, Sadiq's not done. You saw him just do a little step off to the side and pop him with the right.
Yeah.
He's still in this fight.
Vilnius has got some really good coaching in his corner because he's going to the body.
Yep. Long jab.
Oh, good low kick. Another one. Vilnius chopping away at the giant.
I like Vilnius' strategy. Just smother him with technique. Just stay on him.
He's going to the body with that knee. Vilnius the aggressor here. 1 minute left. Ben Saddik has got to really put some pressure here, otherwise he's going to lose this fight. It's funny, Frank. Vilnius said he was going to use movement. We haven't seen too much of it.
Not too much.
He stood right in the eye.
I like how he's changing it, though. It's pressure, it's not. It's in, it's out, it's bang. That's what's, I think, pulling Saddik out of his game.
Right. Saddik really has slowed down. That's the trick. Ben Saddik has really, maybe needs a knockdown at least to get a possible win here. Because if this thing is tied up, 1 round apiece, the winner of this round takes it. Vilnius wants it bad, too. Boy, firing away, missing that right hand. But good combination there, ended by a low kick. And Ben Saddik is definitely not as accurate as he was early on. End of round number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of this contest by unanimous decision from the blue corner,
We're also going to see tonight a loss to Remy Bonyaski and a loss to Peter Arts. Ben Saddik actually holds a win over Rico Verhoeven. It was Ben Saddik's first A-level opponent. Number 16 ranked Jamal Ben Saddik. Left kick. Make that a right low kick by Zimmerman. Right hand counter by Ben Saddik.
Saddik is loading up on that right hand.
And already backs up Zimmerman. The grazing right hand. Lots of snap, a lot of power to those right leg kick.
When you're that big, 22 years old, well-trained, a kick like that is going to hurt so much.
Wow. Right hand to the upper body by Ben Saddik. So Ben Saddik started kickboxing at the age of 10. Big family, 4 brothers.
Saddik exposed himself. He was beat out of position. Almost took some big shots.
Less than a minute remaining in the opening frame.
Not a lot of feel-out shots done in this first round.
Right kick to the back of Zimmerman as Zimmerman was trying to avoid it by spinning away.
Nice inside left kick by Zimmerman, puts Ben Saddik down.
20 of Ben Saddik's 22 wins have been by way of knockout. 41 of Zimmerman's 100 wins have come by way of knockout. And he was looking for the KO with that overhand right. Misses again with the right haymaker. There's a straight right by Ben Saddik that hurts Zimmerman. And Zimmerman is down.
Oh, this is going to be really difficult for Zimmerman now because Ben Saddik is a really good finisher.
Standing 8 count administered by the referee. And Ben Saddik, the second tallest fighter in the tournament at 6'6". Tallest, of course, being semi-Schilt. He'll try to utilize that height and reach here in round 2 against Errol Zimmerman, looking for the overhand right. And Ben Saddik walks into a punch. Saddik delivering a right and a left. No setup whatsoever. Nothing but power shots.
There's not a lot of finesse in this particular fight.
Oh, and he now begins to blaster Zimmerman in the corner. Zimmerman blocking a lot of those punches, but the left hand gets through.
Zimmerman is rocked here.
And another left hand, overhand right, another left. Zimmerman wanting to shell up, but comes out swinging as well. And Ben Saddik takes his power, goes downstairs to the bodies. Ben Saddik and Zimmerman throwing all kinds of leather here in round 2.
Ben Saddik took Errol Zimmerman's power, but Errol Zimmerman is having a very tough time taking Ben Saddik.
Inside, low leg kick delivered by Ben Saddik. Under a minute remaining in the second round. Straight right hand tags Zimmerman, and he goes down, but the referee ruling it. Oh, he's giving them the standing 8 count, so ruling it a knockdown. And again, 2 knockdowns in a round or 3 in the fight in the final 16, and the fight will be stopped. If Zimmerman goes down again in this round, it will be over.
Here's the problem. Ben Saddik.
By Errol Zimmerman, who floors Jamal Ben Saddik.
7, 8, we'll fight.
He's hurt.
So each fighter has gone down here in round number 2. A round that looked like it belonged to Ben Saddik, and the fans here at the Saitama Super Arena enjoying the scintillating action. They are throwing caution to the wind. What a round! Jamal Ben Saddik has advanced.
Winner by decision. Blue corner.
So Jamal Ben Saddik, a huge win over the number 7 ranked Errol Zimmerman. And Jamal Ben Saddik advances. And Remy Bonyaski, who he's facing right now, are old men and their time has passed. Give them to me and I will knock them out. Well, be careful what you wish for. You get that chance right now. The bell in round 1. Again, best of 3 affair, 3 2-minute rounds. One fighter. It's the judges' favor in the first 2 rounds. There will not be a need for a round. He'll advance to the semifinals. There's a straight right hand.
The thing that really impresses me about Ben Saddik is for a big guy, he's really fast.
Now let's talk about big. He's hitting at 284 pounds. He actually lost 35 pounds. He's been benches for 8 weeks.
Yeah, well, he's an angry guy, and he makes no apologies for not liking his opponents.
This is with the right low kick by Ben Saddik. Very aggressive start, taking the fight to the decorated veteran.
Yes, he did.
Body kick blocked and trapped by Ben Saddik, and Bonyaski, even though they're not knockdowns, has been on the canvas twice. Has to be careful he doesn't injure himself.
This is going to be a tough puzzle for Bonyaski to try and penetrate.
Under a minute remaining in the opening round. Bonyaski feints straight right through the guard by Ben Saddik.
Bonyaski should choose a big target, maybe the body,
Left hook by Ben Saddik.
and try and go there with that left hook.
Exchange low kicks. Straight right hand by Ben Saddik bounces Bonyaski off the ropes. 30 seconds now left in the opening frame. Left hook around the guard by Ben Saddik. Bonyaski very methodical, and again with just 2-minute rounds, you've got to be a lot more aggressive, and even the referee has informed them for action, and Ben Saddik getting the best of Remy Bonyaski.
You know, I think that neither guy has done a lot of damage in 10 seconds left, but I think Ben Saddik is looking the better of the two.
I think
Low kick by Ben Saddik. And the right head kick by Ben Saddik. So a good start for the 22-year-old.
Not going to be surprised if they hand that one to the young man, Jamal Ben Saddik. You need a guy to be leaning forward. So go to the body, front kick or something. Get him to bend over.
Body kick by Ben Saddik. Traps a leg and then sweeps, and there are no sweeps allowed, so he gets warned by the referee. But again, an aggressive start by Ben Saddik, showing no fear whatsoever, despite the huge advantage and experience and success level of Remy Bonyaski. Bonyaski feints with a hand, goes downstairs with a kick, and then a 1-2 combination upstairs by Bonyaski, the flying gentleman who hasn't done much flying in this fight thus far. Straight right hand by Ben Saddik.
Ben Saddik is shutting down the kicking of Bonyaski by catching it and countering. He's convincing him it's a bad idea to kick.
Shutting down everything, really, because when Bonyaski moves within range, he's got to eat that straight right down the middle. And Bonyaski doesn't have traditional head movement like a boxer. His head is pretty much moving straight forward.
I don't usually tend to stare at men's gluteus maximuses, but there's a message, you know my name, not my story. Well, he's authoring a pretty successful story thus far in this tournament, is Jamal Ben Saddik.
Here's more about his story. You know, he's got 4 brothers. He said there was a lot of sparring in our house.
Body kick and the straight right hand, and down goes Bonyaski.
Wasn't a knockdown, but that
Very close again.
But one thing's for sure, unless Remy Bonyaski does something really big, he will have lost this round as well.
And Ben Saddik continues to attack the lead leg with those inside leg kicks. There again, the low kick by Ben Saddik. High kick by Bonyaski, blocked, and that body kick again knocks him off balance. Another strong round for Ben Saddik, and dare I say, an upset in the making here at the Saitama Super Arena. 2-year-old Jamal Ben Saddik advances to the semifinals of the Glory Heavyweight Grand Slam. And Remy.
第12試合ヘビー級スーパーファイトジャマル・ベン・セディック対ピーター・アーツ
High clinching, 3 seconds, okay? You know? Okay?
With 97 combined knockouts between these two heavyweights, my recommendation, Stephen, is don't blink in this fight. Peter Arts in the red gloves and Jamal Ben Saddik in the blue.
Peter going right after the legs of Ben Saddik.
Oh, big shot there from Saddik, gets through.
Oh, man. This guy's so big and hits so hard.
That knocked Arts back.
What Arts needs to do with Jamal Ben Saddik is getting moving backward, but he hasn't been able to do that.
Impressive speed so far by Ben Saddik. Oh, and down goes Arts! Big shot there by Ben Saddik.
5, 6, 7, 8.
This doesn't look good for Arts.
Can Peter Arts shake it off?
What happened?
And it looks like there's an issue. They're looking at Peter Arts right now. The doctor is. Looks like a cut just over the right eye of Peter Arts.
In a bad spot too. It doesn't look like. Oh yeah, that's it. It's just
but this gives Peter Arts some time to regroup.
Yeah, but he also given it time to go out there and try and end things because he just got flattened almost by one punch. Oh,
high kick by Arts, and then Ben Saddik throws him to the canvas.
Nice head kick there, but Ben Saddik is that jab almost knocked
wicked
Arts,
jab.
Yeah, almost knocked Arts back in the corner.
Low kick from Saddik.
Arts is going to go out there and shield, though.
And countered by Ben Saddik, who keeps moving forward. Landing shots at will now. Fighters are separated.
Arts is hunting for Ben Saddik, though.
Right in front of us, the fighters clinch up. Jab from Saddik. Low kick from Arts. And again, Saddik with a combination. And timeout is called.
See, we got a problem with that cut. It's getting into his eye. This fight may be over.
Well, this would be a very disappointing way to see this fight end. Two big warriors throwing leather. They check out the eye of Peter Arts. And you check out where he got cut, that left hook.
It was like almost a slapping motion, and it may have been the laces or something sliding across his eye because it was like the palm of his hand almost.
Well, this is good news. The referee has let this fight continue. Peter Arts may be fighting with a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
If that cut starts to really flow some blood, this thing could be over.
The problem for Arts is when he gets his back up against the ropes, he doesn't have a lot of head movement. So when those big bombs come in from Ben Saddik, he's not able to shield away from them.
30 seconds to go in round number one. High kick blocked by Arts, and then Ben Saddik lands. Having a lot of success with that left, and he comes out with a 1-2. Just misses.
See, we saw those two punches miss, and you could see Ben Saddik in his eyes. He got impatient because he's been fighting patiently for the most part, and he's been effective. But when he gets impatient, he's susceptible to missing, like right there.
Right back at it, round number two. Peter Arts and Jamal Ben Saddik, and here comes Arts, and down goes Ben Saddik! Are you kidding me?
Whoa! Man! Peter Arts dropped Jamal Ben Saddik.
Saddik is back up. Can Arts finish this fight? The two are throwing massive shots. Saddik lands. Oh, what a war!
Forget about technique, let's just fight. Big,
two knockout artists throwing leather.
Big bombs by both guys.
How are these guys still standing up? Oh, and the referee is bringing the doctor in again. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh. Talk about high drama here.
Wow.
Peter Arts ain't ready to go early. Across the board, 10-8 round for Jamal Ben Saddik in round number one. But we had a knockdown in this round too.
You can see Peter Arts knows he doesn't have much time if they're going to keep bringing the doctors here.
Uh-oh.
And now we look at Ben Saddik. Thinks he got a cut on his ear.
Looks like he's answering the phone.
Nobody's home.
It's fine.
And again, Saddik. Big shot, and Arts continues to move forward. Big right. Down goes Ben Saddik.
This is unbelievable. Peter Arts shots Ben Saddik a second time.
One more time, if Ben Saddik goes down, this fight is over. Peter Arts pouring it on, but Saddik coming back now. Oh, big shots.
This is one of the wildest fights I've ever seen.
It is incredible that these two big men are still standing. Arts again. Tries the high kick, nothing there, front kick. The hands of Ben Saddik are hanging low. That could be dangerous.
1 minute left is going to be an awful long time if Ben Saddik can't recover.
Oh, spinning back fist. We are seeing everything. And the knee drops. Jamal Ben Saddik. He is down.
6, 7, 8.
Fight's over.
That's it. Of course. Peter Arts is victorious. Jamal Ben Saddik can't believe it, but that's the right call.
Judge ready? Judge ready? Judge ready? I'm ready. Fight!
Don't blink, folks. These are two big men in the heavyweight division. Jamal Ben Saddik with the white gloves and green shorts, and Nicholas Wamba in the black gloves and the camo. Both of these guys know how to finish a fight. Ben Saddik an 83% KO ratio, and Wamba an impressive 48% KO ratio.
Well, this is going to be a fun fight. We got a power plotter like the Goliath there, Saddik, versus kind of a boxer kicker, more of an agile guy.
Wamba could be hurt. Running around. Now, if Wamba is hurt, let's see if Ben Saddik takes his time. He said that's what he's been waiting on. Patience, working on patience. Another low kick there from Saddik.
I like what Sadiq's doing. He's big brother in him. He's being a bully. He's being the king of the ring tonight. That's what you got to do when you get a kid under the big lights in his debut here. You got to jump all over him. Don't let him get comfortable.
Wamba making his glory debut. We've seen Ben Saddik dominate fights before, but he needs to finish them. You think back to the fight against Peter Arts, where Arts looked like he was done, but was able to come back from the brink of defeat. Down goes Wamba, but it was a slip. But Ben Saddik, he understands that. He said he needs to be more patient. If he has his opponent hurt, take his time to finish it.
Well, I think what he means by patient, too, is he's not throwing a bunch of shots that don't land. You're going to wear yourself out, especially at mile high like this. You know, take your time, make your shots land like that one.
Wamba moving around, but he goes down. Al Wicker says no, it was a slip. Wild swing from Saddik. Spinning back kick from Wamba misses. Felt the breeze here ringside from that big shot from Saddik. Wamba is down. With just under a minute to go in round one, Jamal Ben Saddik knocks down Nicholas Wamba.
Ron right there is a classic example why you can't use a lot of bobbing and weaving in kickboxing. He just bobbed and weaved right into a punt.
And that knocked him to the glory canvas. Oh, low kick from Saddik as he caught Wamba's kick. 30 seconds to go in round number one. Ben Saddik comes in as the number 15 ranked heavyweight, number 17 for Nicholas Wamba.
He's fought the who's who of glory. He's been close, but he's never been able to win the big fight. He's looking good tonight.
Al Wicker says no, Nicholas Wamba just slipped.
Felt that breeze, wow.
Round number two, scheduled for 3 in the Glory heavyweight division. Ron Kruk along with Duke Rufus. We're glad you can be a part of the Glory Super Fight Series. Low kick from Wamba.
Again, stylistically, Ron, what Wamba isn't doing is he's not threatening with any of his strikes. He's kind of just pitter-patting away at this big man. You got to remind this big man you can hurt him just like he can hurt you.
Low kick from Ben Saddik. Wamba doing a lot of movements, as you alluded to, Duke, but again, not much power and not much landing.
Again, Sadiq's improved a lot. Did you see that parry he just did to the left hand? In previous fights, he was focusing on balling up more.
There we go. Knockdown from Jamal Ben Saddik.
6.
Nicholas Wamba gets the 8 count. That's 2 knockdowns in the fight. Again, 4 equal a TKO. Ben Saddik caught Wamba's kick, and then Wamba slipped. No knockdown. But it is interesting to see Ben Saddik being true to his words. And that's another knockdown from Ben Saddik. Referee Al Wickers has seen enough. He's calling this fight.
Jamal Ben Saddik does not want to, well, there he quickly touches gloves. He's in the white gloves. Keita on the black, and we wondered what kind of strategy Keita would employ, knowing that he just had a few hours to prepare for this fight.
Well, if he's a gym rat, he probably had a training session the night before, right? Regular training.
He was defeated by Philip Verlinden back in June of 2011. We just saw Verlinden lose to Murad Bouzidi. He isn't aggressive. It's smaller heavyweight, and of course, when you're in there with Jamal Ben Saddik, everybody's fine. Rather tentative start, though, for Jamal Ben Saddik.
Well, I think he's going to be very conservative of his energy and hopefully wait for his opponent to tire out.
Oh, gets wrong with that catapult-like right hand, ain't it well?
That's what Keita needs to do. Get in there, be unpredictable, swing high, swing low, be a little wild.
Now Ben Saddik goes on the attack, smothers Keita along the ropes. He's a powder cake waiting to explode.
Saddik just inching forward, waiting for the right hand.
Stand up your head. Fight!
There's a flying right hand that drops Keita.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you ready?
He still seems wobbly on his feet. That was one right hand, almost removing Keita from his senses, and Ben Saddik smells victory. And that's it. Keita goes down hard, and the fight is waved off, and Jamal Ben Saddik, as expected, and hats off to Mamoudou Keita for giving Ben Saddik the fight, but easy work for the Goliath. And while we crack wise, Stephen, you have to wonder about his conditioning coming in very heavy.
Yeah.
But he also carries a heavy hand.
Yeah, he really does. We'll see what happens if they go into the second and third round. It could be a big problem. But sometimes it's not about the shape of the fighter. Sometimes it's about whether he can land.
And Ben Saddik can land. 22 of his 26 victories have come via form of knockout. 24 of Silva's 38 wins have come inside the distance. And when the heavyweights are in the squared circle, all it takes is one shot.
Yeah, one thing I really like is some progress by Anderson Silva. Silva's using a lot of fakes. Prior to that, he didn't do that. He had that gunslinger style where you just stand right in front of the guy and try and counter everything he does. He's using fakes to try and get Ben Saddik to react. So he can set up that overhand right. And he just landed it right there.
He used to train at the Team Nogueira facility in Rio de Janeiro, now with Pedro Rizzo. As we mentioned, has plans to get to California to train with Rafael Cordero. And of course, Cordero oversaw Murderer's Row at the Vonage Shooter Box Academy during the Pride Fighting Championships era.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal era. I mean, dating all the way back to Jose Pele Landi, Vanderlei Silva,
the Hua brothers,
Murillo Ninja Hua, Shogun Hua, Chris Cyborg.
And here's Silva putting it on Jamal Ben Saddik. Saddik's coach told us that it was going to be Ben Saddik putting it on Silva as we pass the midpoint of the opening round.
Ben Saddik, I don't want to say gun shy, but it seems like he's worried about getting countered here. But Ben Saddik, for a big guy, he's got pretty fast reflexes.
Ben Saddik's coach saying that the fighter was going to break Silva with pressure from the opening bell. That hasn't been the case. With less than a minute remaining, Silva has gotten the better of the exchanges.
And I'm actually impressed with Silva's boxing because he doesn't have that stiff upper body arm shield thing that he used to have. He's using head movement.
Yeah, he's exhibiting good composure.
Right, exactly. Staying out of the way of the bomb.
Using the jab. 30 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, speaking of the jab, Ben Saddik should throw the jab. He should stop popping that jab out there.
Well, with an 8-inch reach advantage, you would expect him to use that pool cue jab.
Yeah.
Inside low kick by Silva. Funny, at any given second, despite the fact that maybe they're static right now with 10 seconds left, you know with the heavyweights, it just takes one big bomb, and they are throwing bombs now to close out the opening round.
Stop.
Round 2 underway.
It was an impassioned speech there in the corner of Jamal Ben Saddik by Nick Hemmers, telling him to basically get busy. It looked like he was telling him to go to the body, too.
Now, despite his setback, Silva felt cheated out of a title shot at Rico Verhoeven after his fight with Benjamin Adegbuyi fell through at Glory 21. It was a title eliminator until Adegbuyi was forced to pull out due to a leg injury, and instead of getting a shot at Verhoeven, Silva now facing Ben Saddik. Of course, Adegbuyi went on and faced Verhoeven, but man, Verhoeven simply outclassing him.
Yeah, Verhoeven right now, he's the class of the heavyweight division. And Silva just ran away with that first round, 18-7, 39% of his strikes landed. But we saw something. Whoa, wow. That was, it was kind of an axe kick, kind of a crescent kick, kind of a front kick. It was, we call it the Silva
You got a kick out of it.
I totally did.
1 minute gone here in the second round.
One thing that Ben Saddik did maybe a minute ago already was go to the body with a left-right. And then he stopped doing it. Now he's getting walked down. It's almost like he's not here mentally. He hasn't really pulled the trigger yet. Well, there we go.
Blocked by Silva, but still, when it's being thrown by a 6'9" behemoth, you're going to feel the impact of that kick past the midpoint of the second round. Left hook to the body by Silva.
Yeah, I like the fact that Silva is throwing punches in combination. And he is so focused on this fight. I think, Morrow, you know, we talked about how Silva was peeved about the title situation. I think Bully getting the shot and this guy's supposed to fight and all this kind of stuff. I think that anger is really fueling his fight here.
Well, and it's doing it in a, he's exhibiting an improved fight IQ. He's not letting the emotions get to him. He's fighting a very composed, tactical fight.
Yeah.
A mature Anderson Silva.
Yeah, he's really improved here.
Oh, he just ate a stiff jab from Ben Saddik. Has him cornered, though.
But Ben Saddik's letting him get too close now. He's not making him pay the price and bridging that gap.
Inside low kick scored for Silva.
Stop.
Yeah, Ben Saddik unable or unwilling to pull the trigger. Under 30 seconds left in the second round.
I think maybe he knows that if he pulls the trigger often enough, he's going to get tired. It's going to get ugly.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Anderson Silva in front of Jamal Ben Saddik. Inside low kick. Third and final round, straight ahead. Final round underway. According to the Fight Professor's unofficial scorecard, Jamal Ben Saddik, Goliath, is going to have to land a monster strike in order to win this fight.
Yeah, he needs at least a knockdown to get this thing evened up.
Pace picking up to begin round 3, so heeding the advice of Nicky Hemmers, a more aggressive start for Ben Saddik.
Yeah, that right roundhouse kick, even though you block it, that's going to hurt. Nice short left hook on the inside.
Silva coming in, putting the pressure on Ben Saddik. Right hand clips Ben Saddik's jaw.
Don't hold, fight.
Silva is showing so much ring generalship, not just going in there blazing and throwing a bunch of punches that missed. Almost every strike that he threw, once he got Ben Saddik to back up like that, landed.
Been a while since Silva scored a knockout victory. Came against Igor Jurkovic at Glory 4 in Tokyo back on New Year's Eve 2012.
He's smart not to go crazy here. Silva still 10, punches ahead. 80 punches thrown, 31%. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Nice strike by Silva, coming in again to the corner. Ben Saddik, one shot, drops Silva. There it is, the one bullet in his chamber lands.
This is the problem. When you face a guy that's that big and he decides to finally come out of his cocoon and throw that right hand and it lands, then you got a big problem.
A sniper shot, and then Ben Saddik being admonished by referee Steve Mazzagatti.
Ben Saddik should go back to that straight right hand because I'm not seeing a head movement anymore from Silva. That head movement was the thing that avoided that punch. Now he's kind of gone back to his old ways.
Lord Silva with the straight right hand, under a minute now remaining in the fight.
Silva's hurt.
Silva on inline skates momentarily. Ben Saddik needs to put on the pressure. Double jab, high kick. 45 seconds left in the fight. Can Silva survive?
Ben Saddik being economical, believe it or not.
And Silva, that was ruled a slip by referee Mazzagatti, but Silva does not look good as he's being backed up by Ben Saddik. The knee, the straight right against the ropes.
If he doesn't get another knockdown and this goes to Silva, a lot of people...
And he's down for the second time in the round, the second time in the fight. 5. A reversal of fortune.
7.
Here in round 3 for Jamal Ben Saddik, and wait a minute. Silva made it to his feet, and referee Mazzagatti didn't like what he saw. He stops the fight, and Jamal Ben Saddik pulls one out late in round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end with an official time of 2 minutes and 55 seconds of that third and final round, when our referee Steve Mazzagatti waves it off. Your winner by technical knockout, Jamal Ben Saddik.